Doctors Manitoba is reminding all Manitobans that masks will continue to be required in doctors' offices and other medical facilities after restrictions are eased next week. If you require medical care, please plan on wearing your mask.
While the province is dropping mandatory masks as of March 15th, the same cannot be said about most medical facilities in Manitoba. With the continuation of the pandemic and the large gatherings in waiting rooms, Doctors Manitoba and Shared Health say now is not the time to get lax on masks. Dr. Christian Thompson, president of Doctors Manitoba, says there are many factors as to why medical facilities will continue to stress the importance of masks.
I know it's not a catch-all. It is just one tool of many that we have in the fight against this pandemic. But, when we talk about a waiting room of over 30 people, St. Boniface, there's been days when there's been over 30 people waiting, and it's a smaller space. And when I think about, the sick and vulnerable patients that are there, as much as we recommend masks to protect ourselves, I think the most important message here is that we do it to protect others.
Shared Health also released a statement saying that patients will be required to wear a mask, but physicians will try to accommodate those who refuse.
Patients should be reminded that this is the expectation, that if a patient does arrive without a mask, doctors or their staff will offer them one, will ask them to wear one. If a patient refuses and doesn't have a life-threatening condition, physicians and staff will work with them to explore alternatives to ensure that they do get care, but perhaps in a more safe way. So, for example, virtual care might be an option.
Doctors Manitoba also says that medical facilities will continue to adhere to additional COVID protocols as well.
We also want to reassure Manitobans that health facilities, including clinics, will continue several precautions during this stage of the pandemic to maintain a safe clinical environment. And this includes screening for symptoms before entering, continuing the use of PPE for both physicians and their staff, offering virtual visits as an option for some medical issues.
Additional information can be found at newcovidnormal.ca. In Winnipeg, Brianne Foley, City News.